Hello, everybody. I think I got one person already on. I'm going to just go through some pennies or Lincoln cents if you want to be official. Sunday. Dark one. Just one person on here. It's a larker. It's okay, we like lurkers. Uh-oh. I'm dropping them all. Not a way to start out a stream. Already dropping them. Get my glasses on here. Hey, 710. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Just jumped on. You're the first one. Just going through some Lincoln cents. Looking for some Wheaties, Indian heads, 2009s. Haven't done any penny hunts for a long time. Haven't done it in a while. I do too, man. It is fun. It's just simple, easy, relaxing. I like to hunt the pennies, no doubt. I'm not even sure if I'm going to separate the coppers out tonight, though. I will see errors if they stand out if they're an easy one. But typically, no. When I find them, You know, I know that some of my buddies, they do the close AMs, look for extra fingers in the 2009s and stuff. I don't get too much on the errors. I do some. I found an error last night on a Morgan and had to put a video up with a spitting eagle. It was kind of neat. I'm not sure how many people actually get on here on a Sunday day. But it's fun. I enjoy it. None there in the first roll. Gotta pick these pennies up because my daughter's dog is here. Believe it or not, he'll put them in his mouth and eat them. So I have to watch out that I don't drop him on the floor and leave him. He'll slip in and you won't even realize it. Next thing you know, it's gone. Roll number 2. Roll number 2. Yeah, I'm surprised more people haven't jumped on. I wonder if they're getting a notification. Hard telling. No worries. If they aren't, no big deal. Got another person jumped on. There's Siren Silver Stash. Welcome to the stream, my friend. We're just going through some Loomis rolls of Lincoln cents. Just looking. Not really in the mood to separate the copper out today. I am just going ahead. Sometimes I do is put a bunch together. Then I do the separating. I'm trying to just do a quick hunt looking for you can see though the copper one's pretty easy. Like that's a 1980. They just look different after you hunt them enough. They really stand out to you. Well, here we got something. Here we go. Here's a Canadian. First Canadian. First find for the day. Here's a Canadian. See what the year is there. Tell you. Look at it here with my glasses on. Getting old. 1981. 1981. Canadian. So there's our first find of, let's see if I can get that where it's in the screen. There we go. We'll just do it right there. Let me move these over a little bit. Trying to see where I've got the screen at there. Here'd be a good place. Put it up here, right? Up on top of the screen so it doesn't get in the middle of everything. So let me check the stat. We got a few jumping in here now. Les Like Coins is in. Greg King, welcome. Just found our first Canadian. We're on our second roll. Peggy Freeman. Thanks everybody for jumping in. Thank you, thank you. It's much more friendly when we got a few people in. Just looking through some pennies. A lot of, I can go back and there's certain errors I'm looking for when I'm pulling the coppers out. But I don't error hunt much. Just be frank. Oh, this one, look at this one. This one's beat up. Somebody ate a chunk out of it. That one's seen its better day. Digging for silver. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thanks for coming in. Greatly appreciated. We're just hunting some Loomis penny rolls, or Lincoln cent rolls. You can be official. We're hunting for our Lincoln cents. There's a good looking ender. Look at that. 1971, it looks like. Nice looking copper. There's a crusty on the other end. Maybe this is a good roll. Got a copper and a crusty. Fingers crossed. Here are the crusties for the end. Not a bad looking edges. Look at that, a lot of copper edges it looks like. Maybe that's a good roll. We will see. Flatten them out a little bit. There's a nice looking copper coin there. 71. Make me a little copper pile up here just in case I see some nice ones that I think, hey, keep a few copper coins. We need a weedy. Need a weedy out of the gate, don't we? 68. 64. I need to get my dad's glasses. They're stronger. Hang on just a second while I change glasses. I'll be right back. These are better. These are ones got from my dad. I can see much better with these. Put these back over there. It's like somebody took a blowtorch to that one or was doing some kind of weird science experiment. Check it out. Crazy. Here we go. It's Canadian Day. 1981. Canadian. The Canadians are ruling. 2 Canadians so far. 9 in the chat. There we go. 9 in the chat. It's picking up steam, isn't it? On a Sunday day. I didn't see anybody else streaming. I thought, you know what? I got 2 boxes of pennies in there. I've yet to even check out from a different bank that I normally don't get pennies from. So I thought I'd just check it out, see what they look like, go through a few rolls, do a quick hunt, right? Nothing wrong with that. Got 2 Canadians right out of the gate. There's old Krusty. Looks like a 1990 something. It's going good, Kellen. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I think they're more fun too. Quarters are probably the most boring. Just they never got good till you started having to find W's. Yeah, the W's probably need to move around a little bit more. I'm glad you like it, Dracos. I'm glad you like it. I think that was a freebie on my part, wasn't it, my friend? I'm glad you got it. Every now and then I have a big heart. Actually, I have a big heart more often than what you think. But I'm glad you liked it, my friend. No W's out yet, Greg King, for 2020. The American Samoa National Park is out. I've got rolls of those in the Philly Mint Mark. If you're interested, they're $15 a roll plus shipping, so it's $19. It's cheaper than eBay, the last I looked. But they're the back quarters. I can get a roll and show you. Basically, the W's did not come out in this series because they had forgotten to put the Privy Mark, which is new for 2020, on the die. So we won't see any W quarters for 2020 until 1st of April, first week of April of 2020 when the Weir Farms comes out. The Weir Farms is the second series. They're going to put the W Samoa National Park quarters in the W's out later in the year. They haven't said how, but those will be coming out later in the year. But no W's for this first series that came out the 1st of February. So I hope that helps you with an update. That being said, I do have some River of No Return W's if you're interested. They're 15 each, and they're in good shape. They're the ones that have been picked out as better ones. And I've got some War in the Pacific or Guam W quarters. They're 15 each too. So if you need any W quarters for River of No Return or War in the Pacific, I have them. Just let me know. Yeah, they got nickels coming out, Greg King, but those are going to be sold through the mint. You can purchase those directly, so you don't have to hunt them. Only the quarters are going to be done like they were in 2019. You guys got any questions? I've read up on this pretty strong, pretty good. So fire away, ask me questions. Kind of try to stay up on that because I collect the W's, or I hunt the W's, I should say. Right? So, anyways, that's where we're at. I'm throwing a few of these coppers out because I thought it'd be nice to throw some in my copper pile. Now that I got my dad's new glasses on, or good glasses on. It's a 63, especially these older coppers. Not too hard to pick out the coppers. They have a different look to them altogether. They really do. Come on, W. Come on, Wheatie. Where's me a Wheatie? Feel like a Wheatie day today. I need a Wheatie. Everybody needs a Wheatie every now and then, right? I need a Wheatie. Pulling a few coppers out, but sure wouldn't mind finding a Wheatie. Lots of those shield pennies. Nothing there. You need more coffee? I've got some over here. I don't know, from this morning. I don't know how strong it'd be. So I'm looking for the Wheaties, Peggy. I'm looking for the 2009s, Canadians, anything unusual, any obvious error coins. But the Wheaties is what you usually hunt for the most. So we found two Canadians so far. Two Canadians. And I pulled a few of the nicer, more obvious copper cents out also. Les, go get that coffee, Les. Just give me a shout, Draco. I'll take good care of you, my friend. I'll try not to break up our coin community, people. I sell cheaper here than I do on eBay account, because it's people that I know and friend and watch my channel. So I'll take good care of you. I won't break you up. We'll work with you. I've even known to trade at times, So there's the edges. Let's see if I can put that up where you guys can see the edges. There we go. It's a good look there. 9 people in the chat. 8. We got 8 likes. So thank you so much. So we are moving on. I'm up for a trade depending on what you want to trade. I'll trade for 90% constitutional silver quite often. I've done that a few times. I don't do like the errors, clad coin collection. I do still stack some silver. Here we go. Our first 2009. Our first 2009. We found something else besides 2 Canadians. There we go. There's a find. Right off the bat. Lay these a little bit flatter. Might make it easier for me. So we're just flipping through. Oh, another double bubble. Another 2009. These are kind of rough, but they're there. 2009 again. 2 for 2. It's a tie race between the Canadians and the 2009 anniversary cent. So we're into a race. Now if we can just have the Wheaties get on the board. Come on, Wheaties. Where are the Wheaties at? Where are the Wheaties? See a few coppers there. Where are the Wheaties? We've yet to find a Wheatie. We got 2 2009s, 2 Canadians. Let's put some scores on these things. I wonder what the scoring is. I've never done any box battle hunts. I know people have tried to get me to. I'm supposed to do one with Silver Seeker and Rob Finds Treasure whenever that happens. And that's fine. Only give me a little bit of notice. Make sure I've got coins, and there's probably a certain bank I want to get them from that I get better coins than others. This is a new bank for me. It doesn't seem to be too bad so far. No complaints. 2 2009s in that roll. Let me check the chat. The mint on the 09. Let me look. No mint mark, so it looks, I guess it's a filly. Unless they put the mint mark on the reverse. Let me see. No mint mark, so that make it a filly? Looks like no mint mark on that first one. The second one. No, I don't see any mint marks. Like I said, I don't do much with the 2009s. If it's in a certain place, if it's by the date, let me know. So I looked at both the reverse. I'm assuming they're both Philadelphia. Being that I'm on the East Coast, probably more likely than not. Yeah, that was me on the Silver Seekers chat. 1209s. All were D's. Now, hey, Greg King, are the mint marks of the D's, are they by the date? I've never really paid attention to the 09 mint marks or anything. I just don't know. I've got some rolls of P's and D's in there, uncirculated BU I bought years ago, probably during 2009. They even have the mints wrapper and everything that I bought at a coin shop up in Barbersville. And, okay. So I've got some brand new BU ones that's never been opened before. Back there in my safe. And honestly, I don't know. Couldn't tell you the last time I looked at them. You know, if that tells you anything about them. If that says anything about them. Or how excited I get about them, right? I usually give them away a lot of times at the end of the stream to one lucky person. Looking, I'm trying to find me a Wheatie. Come on, Wheatie. I feel like I'm on a dry spell here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th roll. And I've not found a Wheatie yet. That's not like me. I usually find them pretty quick. Quite a few of them. In my area anyways. We found the 09s and we found the Canadians. Plenty of shield cents in here. Maybe somebody already hunted the Wheaties all out of here. Now these, maybe these were drop pennies back to a bank they distributed. God forbid. Just kind of wonder how much harder it's going to get, more and more to get those. 12 in the chat. I'm trying to see if ECP can find some Wheaties. Watch, we'll turn around and find an Indian head here. It'd be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? I wouldn't mind. So here's the edges. There you go. Looks like there's some copper in there. So we'll see. I got a bunch, probably 20 some rolls of the 2019 BUs back there. I don't know what I got those for. The bank had them a few times. I picked them up. So yeah, give me some of those rolls. Put them back here, and they're still sitting on my top of my safe. Yeah, not quite sure why. I'm sure there's probably some errors in those new 2019s that everybody hunts for. I don't go strong out there for the errors like I probably should. Find a few coppers in here though. I'm pulling some of those nicer coppers out of here. Throw them in my copper jars. Ones that are obvious that stick out right away. There we go. Canadian takes the lead. 1959. 1959 Canadian. Wow. Canadian 3, 09s 2. Canadian 3, 09s 2. And those Canadians have so many different type of queens on there. I have trouble keeping up with them. Small head, all that different thing. HD, man, I sent you a reply to your comment. if you ever want to conserve some coins there at all, my friend, give me a shout. We'll talk live. I don't show the technique on that because there's so many variables as far as, first and foremost, what coin you choose to conserve is pretty big. I'll give you some hints is I don't do copper for the most part. That's not guaranteed, but very few copper coins are candidates. The best ones to conserve without doing any kind of thing wrong to them is really the mint state coins or a very high AU coin. And I really, the ones that I just think, okay, this is not a collectible coin, and it looks like heck, and I just want to get it cleaned up for my silver stack. Those are good candidates, those type of things. And then, depending on that coin that we just talked about, I use different techniques. So that's why I don't show one technique versus the other, because the problem is the viewers, especially people new into it, they think it's one size fits all. And so I really would have to do numerous different coin types. I actually selected that coin out just because I felt like it was a very good candidate. And as you saw in the video, it was a very good candidate. I did get a lot of coins when I first started doing this, as far as conserving on my own, that I practiced with. Practiced a great deal, probably used a whole jar. Practiced on a lot of different coins. And then I actually got with numerous people from actual graders and conservers at the coin shows in Cincinnati. Some of the bigger coin dealers. Daniel's one. There's also a guy up in northern Ohio that actually worked with me and kind of did training for me on it. So it's really something that obviously you don't see people talk a lot about, and the grading services charge for it because it has to be a certain coin. And quite often you'll send coins to grading services and they will not conserve them. And they'll say they're not a candidate, same type of thing. So anyways, that's why I don't do an actual thing that Daniel did. Now, Daniel did a mint state coin. A lot easier, a lot quicker, no fuss, no muss. And he says, I only do mint state coins. Now, obviously, the grading companies, they do more than mint state coins. But there's a lot of different techniques. And my fear is that people won't use the appropriate technique or have poor judgment in their coin selection and then ruin a coin. And trust me, while I practiced and played with them, particularly the copper ones, I ruined a lot of coins. Now, were they valuable coins? No. But that's the kind of coins you want to practice with. But it's still a form of cleaning. I think it's more of a brightening. The ideal thing is you want to select a coin that it will improve, will not damage the mint luster, will not damage the strike. So I hope that's not too much information. Hey, Sherry Ward. I'm running off at the mouth here talking to my buddy Ed. Ed is a friend of mine. I appreciate it. Got two of my super mods in here, Ed and Sherry now. And Dennis Stewart, one of my newest mods. Dennis has been really good to me lately. Really been following my channel. And one day we were short on people in there, and Dennis jumped on board, and all of a sudden he started talking, and what happened, Dennis? He said, oh, hell, I'm blue. I'm blue today. But blue's not sad, right? So, again, ECP's running on his mouth again. So, anyways, we're just hunting some pennies, or Lincoln cents. Thanks for mashing the like. 18 people in the chat now. 11 likes, so we got a few people can smash the like for me. Here are the coins, or the Lincoln cents from Loomis. Here are Loomis coins for your partaking. Kind of being goofy today. I'm enjoying my weekend. Want to find a Wheatie. We have found 3 Canadians, 2 2009s, pulled out a few coppers that look decent. And we found another 2009, a grody one. A grody one. Got some patina on it, doesn't it? 3 for 3. Let's see. Want to see if it had a mint mark on it. I'm going to tell them. It does. It's a 2009 D. So this is a D mint mark. It is below the date. So we have 3 2009s and 3 Canadians in the race. The race for prominence. And I do not have a Wheatie on the board, which is very, very unusual. I got a little stack of coppers that when I notice it's definitely a decent looking copper, just throwing it in my little pile to go into my copper jar. And if I don't look at it too well, I just leave it. But I'm not going to start selecting or collecting too hard on the coppers. It slows me way down. If I see it, it's obvious. It's a breathing point. Sure. If it's not crystal clear, I'm not going to fool with it. A lot of the coppers, they really do stick out. You know, you can just see from the color of them. I think they're just predominantly tells you, you know, that, hey, I'm copper. This other one's more zinc. Don't make me hang around with these zinc people anymore. Who knows? My poor attempt at being funny. So here we go. It's 64. Coin's a year older than me. 82, which can be copper or zinc. You can do the drop test or you can do the roll test. Okay, there we go. Last one was a 2018 Lincoln cent. Good deal, Sherry Ward. That's awesome. That's about the price you see people pay for rolls of Wheaties. And if they're unsearched and have that in there, so you say, I bought 2 rolls of Wheaties from my antique shop yesterday for under $6 each, which is great. Turned out to be a great deal with Indian head pennies and real oldies. That's phenomenal. That's a good question, Treasure Trails. Since Canadians might be worth a little bit less. I know that some banks won't even take a Canadian coinage if you take it in there and they realize it and notice it. And I know that my son-in-law's bank, he said they're not even supposed to take Canadian coins. He said now they'll get them occasionally in rolls, but if you go in and try to like hand in some Canadian coins, they will not take them. They won't take them. Whoa, there's an explosion. Of course, right? Made a mess. Maybe we'll find a Wheatie. Just trying to hold that up and show you guys the edges, and the whole thing exploded on me. So let me go through these real quick. Get these out of the way. I'll read the chat, and I apologize. I'm going to concentrate and get this mess out of the way real quick. Here's a Krusty. Mr. Krusty. Probably been on a battery terminal. How many of you ever put a penny on a battery terminal to draw the corrosion in your car near the battery terminal? Old tip that the people would do to keep the corrosion from getting on their posts on their batteries. They would lay a penny down or glue a penny down. Most time it would stay put onto the top of the battery. And then the corrosion actually goes to the copper. Probably need more of a copper penny though, I would think. But that's an old mechanic's trick. I remember when they used to do that. That would keep the corrosion from going to your battery terminal. You had the old post terminals that stood up so much. Yep, that's true. See, I'm showing my age. You know, especially if you start getting a lot of corrosion around your battery terminals, they put a penny there beside them. Just glue it like on top of the battery. There you go, Peggy. You're right. Tighten it right up, especially if you can't get the screws to tighten right. So I think this is roll number 11. We'll grab some more out of the... Take these glasses off. They hurt me. They're reading glasses. And fill some more back up. We got 19 in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and watching the penny roll hunt or Lincoln cent hunt. Be a technically a numismatist. They have pennies in Europe. We have cents here in the States. Everybody calls them pennies. Even on the rolls it says pennies. But truth be known, you see Rob finds treasure says penny. They are actually Lincoln cents. They are cents. Pennies are in Europe and England. And we actually hunt cents. And you get it to the coin clubs and the big numismatists, they're real quick to point that out to you. So I guess they're trying to make sure that I'm using the correct verbiage. I still like to call them pennies. We all know what we're talking about. But I guess technically they are Lincoln cents. Oh, try to keep these from falling apart. There's the edges. Just so you can take a look. Where are the Wheaties at? Come on, we're on our 12th roll. Let's see if we can find a Wheatie. You got 2 battles tonight? Yeah, I do need to do a battle with you all. That'd be fine. I need to go pick up some more pennies. I'll tell you what, this box stinks though. I got these from a new bank. I'm going to go back to my bank in Ironton. Yeah, if you're getting really good for your money, I go back and buy them all. It's not a sharp knife. That's the good news. Raining silver. It's not a edged knife. It is more like a butter knife. It's got a little bit of serrations on it, but nothing to like cut. I'd have to really jab myself to do some damage. I could jab myself, I guess. Yeah. I like to take the tops off of them, the sides now. It's easier. It's less messy. For me, anyways. Come on. Wheatie. Come on, Wheatie. Where is the Wheaties? We need some Wheaties. I'm going to go back to Ironton this week and get 2 boxes just in case Sherry Ward calls me and says, you want to do a box battle? And I'll say, sure, Miss Sherry. Time and place, my friend. And we will do a box battle. But these boxes stink. So far, anyways. Watch me open a roll. It has 4 or 5 Wheaties in it. And I'll say, hey, not too bad. But this is a different place. And I thought I'd try it out. But I've got one bank that, for whatever reason, seems like they got some pretty good older pennies. I think one time I got them, and somebody done an old collection dump, and it was almost all copper cents. And they had all kinds of Wheaties in it. It had everything. Okay, somebody's typing in red. Let me see what it says. Pot of jam. Hey, my friend. Hey, thank you. I did get some great grades back here. Everything was higher than what I expected. There you go. Glue and tape can fix it. I didn't get our hey, sweetie. I don't know why people didn't get notifications. We were sitting here for a long time with just 1 or 2 people on here. That sounds good, Sherry. Just let me know. I need to give you my cell phone anyways. I'll try and send you an email and give you my cell phone too, so I can just talk live. I know you and I have carried on and talked so many times. We probably should be able to reach up. I'm a little bit old school. I was text messaging A.G. Price the other day on Silver Seekers channel, the big monitor, the general, and A.G. Price. He all of a sudden called me and said, "Listen, I'm old." He's older than me, I'm assuming, and he says, "I don't do this text messaging thing. I'll text a little bit, but when we start having a conversation," he said, "I'll pick up the phone and talk to you." I said, "Hey, that works for me. I like still to talk on the phone. That's kind of a lost art. People forget to communicate, You got a text message or instant message or Instagram me or, at times it's like, God, pick up the phone, peoples. But Whitney Balls, I got to ask, how is Chunky Butt? And if you don't know that she has a big rabbit named Chunky Butt, I'm not trying to call her anything. 1962 Canadian. Canadians are making a fight for it. 62 Canadian on the board. So that's what? 4 Canadians and 3 2009s. So the Canadians come back from the rear and take, oh, yippee, here we go. Finally, this is not a naked box. This is not a naked box. Hallelujah. Take a guess what the date is. I haven't looked yet. We found our first Wete. Yes, Wete in the house. No skunk box for Mr. ECP or Senor ECP or Sir ECP, however you want to say it. But redneck ECP probably be more appropriate, or country boy, right? So we'll guess the year, and the year is, holy cow, I bet you no one's guessed it. 1926. 1926. Is that a key date? 26S is it got an S? No, it does not. No S. 1926. The 26 Rob's got on this chart is a 26S is 4 million. Let me check, see if the regular 26, anything else on this other side. Just a 26S is a semi-key date. Holy smokes. Holy smokes is right. I like that saying. Holy smokes. So Wite on the board. A nice Wite. Holy smokes is right. 26D is worth $20? Holy cow. Somebody tell me there's a D on there and I just can't see good. Nope, 1926. Do not see a D. It's not a bad looking Wheatie either. You know? Probably an F10, F15. Not bad. That's just a guess without really gandering at that. Look at this. Someone took a bite out of this one. Chunky bite. Somebody decided they were hungry, needed a little bit of more. 2009, back on the scene, saying, you get out of here, you Canadians. We're not going to take it. So old Abe Lincoln says, I'll sit here and I'm going to whittle, I'm going to chop, I'm going to make sure that 2009s are on the board. 4 for 4. 4 Canadians, 4 2009s, and 1 Wete finale. That just made my day. Something so simple. But I do like to relax and penny roll hunt. That was phenomenal. I am so glad that I found, finally, after that many rolls. Usually we find more in this area like that. I don't know about this bank. But since it was a 26, kind of makes up for it a little bit, right? We'll take the older ones. We will take them. Take a few coppers out here every now and then. A lot of shield cents in here. There's a greenie. My dogs will hear me say greenie and come running, because that's one of their treats. They're called greenies. I say, there's a greenie. And Milo will be sitting there scratching on my leg. And you say greenie. His cousin, Rookie, is here from Cincinnati. My daughter is over at her in-laws, her husband's family, for Sunday lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it. And Mrs. ECP is cleaning the car. Chunky Bud has been a pain, waking me up at night. But she's sleeping right now. Milo's doing good. What's she waking up for? Then sleep through the day? You're going to have to keep her awake during the day then. A pot of jams in here. Kellen. Sherry Ward. I'm calling an Indian head in one of the rolls, says pot of jam. Man, that'd be all right. That would be all right. Being very careful with the knife, just so people know. Never just now slipped a little bit with it, but it's going the right direction. My dad always taught me when you use a knife, make sure it goes away from you, never towards you. That way, if you do slip, it goes the wrong direction without injuring yourself. So I appreciate everyone's concern. I appreciate it. Let's see. Come on, weedy. Let's get another weedy on the board. Be all right with me. A little bit of copper here, a little bit of copper there. There's a shield. There looks like another copper. Let's see. Yep, 77. We'll throw it over there. Come on. Come on, Wite. 64. 79. Going through a little stream of copper there. Come on, Wites. Some of these look like they've been ran over. Actually, a lot of them look like they've been ran over. How many of you, as a kid, have ever put a penny on the railroad tracks and watch it get flattened out? Put a 1 in the chat if you put a penny on a railroad track as a kid, or even, I guess, as an adult, and you watched it get flattened out by the train. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. We used to do it as kids. The adults would tell us, hey, that's against the law. You're destroying government property. It's like, oh, yeah, right. I'm sure that's it, technically. But I don't think they're going to lock up a 12-year-old for putting a penny on the railroad track. See, I'm doing it for educational purposes only. You do it for educational purposes, it's okay. Yep. Everybody's lots of ones. Everybody's done that. You don't know where it went. 22 bullets. I've heard of that. I haven't done that. Yep. You'll have to try that one day, Pot of Jam, if you haven't. Now, everybody that hasn't done that yet, that lives near railroad tracks, is out there real soon. The next few days, they're going to be putting a few pennies out there on the tracks. And they're coming back and see what happens. Here comes a train. There's the edges. Lay edges. Lay edges for your pleasure to observe. ECP's been smoking something or drinking something, right? Not quite. Had a good breakfast, though. Wife fixed me a nice turkey sandwich for lunch before she went to clean the car. Back to the grind work day tomorrow. Yuck. Who wants to go back to work? Not me. Got a little bit of work done. I need to do some tonight before tomorrow morning. But that's what pays the bills, right? Here we go, guys and gals. Wite. Kaboom. Heck yeah. Guess the date. Let's see who gets the date. Guess the date for the Wite. And the Wheatie is... Anybody guess it? I'm looking. Giving you all a second before I show it. Some close guesses. One really close. Yeah. You're all around it. I see 47, 49, but no 48s yet. Somebody write 48 real quick. 1948 with some gunk. And this is 1948 Gunk Mint. So this is a Gunk Mint mark. It was made at the Gunk Mint in Paducah, Kentucky. You ever heard of the Gunk Mint in Paducah, Kentucky? It's a real place. Oh, we should be back. If we're back, type a 1. It was giving us the old circle of death. And then it gave me an option to reconnect, and it did. Good job. We're back. We didn't lose the string. Hallelujah. Didn't want to lose the string. We're having too much fun. Too much fun, YouTube. Don't be doing a number on us. ECP and family and friends are enjoying themselves. Now, guys, next Thursday night, I'm going to try the old auction again. So everybody that follows me, mark your calendar in case those notifications don't pop up. Next Thursday night, 8:30, I believe. 8:30 start time. That we catch some of the West Coast people there at 5:30. So 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Mountain. No, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 6:30 Mountain, and 5:30 West Coast time. Right? And I got some new stuff, some stuff out of my collection that's nice, as well as a few things I picked up this week I thought would be really neat. And we're not trying to break the bank and make too much money. Just try to get some coins out to people that, may not have coin shops nearby. Try and do a variety. And I'm going to try and do a couple things unique. One is that I do coins for everybody. Not all these big. I got some bigger, high-end, nice stuff. You all saw that Carson City and some nice Morgans. But I also picked up some Walkers. I've got some bullion. I've got some fractional bullion. I've got a lot of different things for all price ranges. And I talked to a couple other people that do auctions. We'll try to actually, for those people that seem like the same 4 or 5 people win every auction, is maybe make a few of the auctions for people that have never won anything yet. Somebody that says, okay, here's something that, let's let everybody, if you've been winning, let's give somebody an opportunity to bid that might be a bit on a budget and would like to win. Because I really do try to give back to the community. I know Sherry Ward knows me in HD, and people know me for a while, but it's not about the almighty dollar. It really is not. I know we have to pay bills and do things, and we know that's what we use to survive, but sometimes, it's just the fun and the enjoyment and the friendship. And I'd like to see a lot of people be able to participate. Hey, guys and gals, I'm looking over here to the side, and there's a Canadian on the back. I didn't even see it. Maybe you guys are seeing it in the chat. Yeah, I got a CC Morgan. And actually, last night when I was looking it up and seeing what the retail was and what I paid for it, checking eBay, I found out there's an error called a Spitting Eagle for an 1891 Carson City. And would you believe, I made a video, I ended up with that error. It is a Spitting Eagle. So that helped me a little bit. So hopefully it'll sell for a little bit more. So this is a 1986. It's got that different rim. I don't know what you call it, octagonal or 1986. And it's got the different queen on it. For you Canadian enthusiasts, I'm sure you can tell me what it's called. I don't know if this is an anniversary one or anything, but Canadians are back in the lead. I'm telling you, the coins from up north is 5 to 4 2009s and 2 Wheaties. So 5, 4 to 2. Yeah, it has a Spitting Eagle. I was really surprised. I looked at it, I was like, man, it looks like it is. And I went and got my loop and looked at it, and sure enough, and I don't have a coin scope. I need to get one. Everybody keeps harassing me, telling me I need to get one. Because, for the videos and whatnot. And I probably will eventually, there's no doubt. But I tried to show it up on the video as much as I could. It's definitely there. It's definitely there. You can see it. You just have to kind of keep watching the whole video. I do have it up. And it was a video I posted yesterday, probably afternoon. Spitting Eagle. And I also did a coin shop reveal yesterday when I got back from the coin shop with some of the things I picked up, which some of those things will be on the auction too. I picked up some constitutional silver, some really nice walkers. I went through hundreds of dollars of walkers. He just got a big estate sale or a big collection dump, and he had bags and bags of walkers and Benjis. $75 face value. Ziploc bags, right? And I sit down at a big table with a big light, and I picked out the best ones. And it took a while. I mean, it was time because I was in there for hours. But that's how you get your good coins. You know, you got to spend some time and pick through the stuff. If the dealers will allow you to do that, you know, this guy's a good friend. He's a member of our coin club and stuff. He went out to his car. So I just bought a big collection. He went out to his car and brought a box full in a Constitutional. And I looked at him. I said, "Man, I just wish I could buy it all from you." He said, "I'll sell it all to you." He said, "Anything he's got's not for sale." He turned around and let me hand pick out the nice 30s and Benjis I wanted, the ones that looked like they had a lot of detail, that were VF, XF, really good shape. Because you know the walkers really wear down a lot and get real slick. But I picked out some very nice walkers. He enjoyed it too. Had a good time there. Got to sit and talk to him with some coin buddies and talk coins and look through some beautiful Walking Liberty halves, hundreds of dollars worth, bag after bag. And I think I picked out 10 or 12 out of those bags. So, you know, I got the best of the best out of those. Some good looking coins. So check out that video, and I will have some of them. I'll put them in the auction because I think those will be good coins to for people's collection, you know. They got pulled out. They're nice. I love a walker anyways, a good looking walker especially. Good looking Walking Liberties are just beautiful. I guess it reminds you like of the Silver Eagle, you know. Of course, it's the same type of Liberty. But these are some, looking here, find a few coppers. Not seeing much on the Weedy game plan here yet. No wheat. Uh-oh. Guess what? I don't know about this. All right, guys and gals. This must be something Buddy's monkeying with. Let me get everybody's expert opinion. Everybody take a look. Everybody wake up. If you're on the chat, look at the screen. Are you looking at this? All right, get ready for the upverse. What's going on here? Not something I've seen before. What's going on? What is going on there? There's the obverse. Somebody mess with it. Dryer coin. What's a dryer coin? What is that, guys and gals? There's the obverse. Attempted magic scent. That's a possibility. Definitely looks like it was not done at the mint. Looks like it was something somebody monkeyed with. But man alive, look at this. Very symmetrical. What did that? Man, the dryer got stuck. Yeah, it looked like somebody's machined on it. Problem is, it's perfectly symmetrical. Perfectly circle all the way through. Just like you said, like a grinder's been on it, but it's very symmetrical, and it's been only on the inside. Still has the rim. Pretty crazy. Yeah, so what would happen with a dryer coin? How do they get that to do that out of dryer? Not quite sure. Crazy. We'll hang into it for others. We'll show it at the end of the string. God, you never know what you're going to come up with penny roll hunting, do you? You just don't know. A dryer coin. So I'm trying to think of what would you do with the dryer to do that. Lathe machine. That's what that makes sense. Yeah, it does look like it's old. Not a dryer coin. Effect on the edge of the coin. Yeah, the edge is still there. Well, good, Shady. I'm glad you like it, Shady McGravy's gaming channel. Everybody's gotten all their packages. Dryer coins usually have rolled edges. This has an edge sticking up still. Interesting coin. Interesting. We got 19 still in the house, 20 likes. Thank you, everybody. Looks like we're staying here strong with the 20 people. That's phenomenal. having a good time together, aren't we? And let's see what we got. So you can see the edges for your pleasure. Look at there, some dark ones in there, ain't there? Not bad looking Lincoln cents. Noticed I didn't call them pennies, because technically they are Lincoln cents. So we'll look and see what we got here. Come on, Weedy. So I got a question, Sherry Ward. Would this be considered like a other or get anything on a box hunt? Would that be like a miscellaneous? Would that be a miscellaneous coin? See, I got a question for you. So would I get a point for a miscellaneous coin on that? Got your letter at the end of it was open, but nothing was missing. Oh my goodness. You sure I didn't put anything extra in there? So you got what you won, and I'm just kind of wondering whether I sent anything extra or not. I wonder why the edge wasn't open. Maybe because it went through a machine and it got opened. I've got some special stamps now. I didn't know this. But for 15 cents more, like just when you're sending a dime or nickel or a quarter, you can buy these stamps from the post office. I didn't know this till this week. It's 15 cents more. So instead of a 55-cent stamp, it's 70 cents. And when you put that on there, it makes it a non-machinable letter. Let me show you what it looks like. I've got these stamps. These are non-machinable stamps. But what happens is, I know a lot of us send just a coin or two out in the mail, right? And I've always used just the regular flag stamps. And the lady said, those will go through, but she said, if you want them, since they got coins in them, to be non-machine, so this doesn't tear the envelope up, probably about like what Dennis has happened, they've got these. And these are 15 cents more. It's got the California dog face butterfly on it, but these are non-machinable. So if you use that for another 15 cents, they don't get ran through the machine, they said. I guess they know that stamp. I did not know that. And everybody else may already know that. But see on the bottom, it says non-machinable surcharge. You see that? See if you can see it. So it's a non-machinable stamp, or 15 cents more. Well, Lord, it's worth that. If I want my good friend Dennis or Sherry to get their coin I sent them, I'll spend another 15 cents. So I bought a whole sheet of them. Oh, here we go. 2009, back in the hunt. Saying Canadians, we're not letting it happen. Back to it. Here we go. So that's how many now? 5 2009s. We're in a dead heat tie. 5 Canadians, 2 Wheaties, and a miscellaneous. I didn't look at Sherry's response to whether miscellaneous counted or not. Would that count as a miscellaneous? Did she answer my question? Oh, she said nope. Nope. What do you mean nope? Miscellaneous like a dime. So if I get a Barbados coin in there, like I found a Barbados coin the other day, and a penny, a Barbados penny, would that count as anything? I'm just trying to think about this before I get into this coin battle. Like a dime in a center roll. That would count as a foreign. Okay, I got you. That makes sense. So we got a category. So a Canadian's a foreign, and Barbados would be a foreign, or a European coin would be a foreign then, something other than the U.S. Gotcha. I've never done a box battle. I know that. I think I did one. I take that back. I think I did a quarter hunt with Dime Digger one time. Yeah, I think I did a quarter battle hunt with Dime Digger one time. I think that's the only one time I've done that. I always stream randomly. I never have set time hardly. This whole auction thing, giving somebody a set time that I'll be on, oh, trust me, my life, I fly by the seat of my pants. I just got to be honest. Yeah, we plan things, don't get me wrong, but most of the stuff I do is just spur of the moment. I'm just an impulsive person. Just like you plan out. Don't plan out to dinners out or anything. Just say, hey, you want to go to dinner? Let's go. Get in the car. That type of thing. We plan things hour to hour routinely or day to day, that kind of thing. But I'm all for it. Not that I can't plan. I'm the kind of person who'll say, you want to go on vacation next week? Sure. Get on the computer, find something that's not been booked yet, jump in the car and go. I'm impulsive. And some of those are the best vacations too. They really are. So, anyways, there's a little bit of extra information you may or may not have wanted about ECP. That he's impulsive. That he just likes to have fun in life and have a good time. Not get too tore up about anything. Pull out a few copper cents. Look for a Wheatie or two. Up. Okay, 5 for 5. Let's see how long we got this stream going. You know, I stream too long most of the times. We are at 67 minutes, 19 people, 22 likes. We are on, let's see, I did 11 rolls. And then we probably did 7 rolls, 18 rolls so far. 18. This is number 19. This is number 19. Careful with that knife, ECP. Don't jab yourself. Medic. That's what we yell, medic. Sherry Ward will have to call the medic. Be a little more careful. But you notice when it slipped, it was away from me, just like my dad taught me. That way I didn't gouge myself. So nice copper. Come on, Wheatie. Looking for the Wheaties. Looking for the Wheaties. Come on, Wheaties. Everything else is showing up. I'm wanting some Wheaties. Come on, Wheaties. Shield, shield, shield. I may take a break here and let y'all see Milo and Rookie. Everybody wants to see a dog reveal. If Whitney Balls is still in here, she said, yeah, let's see Milo. Or if, oh, that's a nice looking coin. It's a 68. That's in great shape. See Milo and Rookie. I'm dog sitting. You see how hard I'm watching the dogs, right? Staring at pennies. The dogs know if they get in trouble on my watch, they're in big trouble. Uh-oh. 2009 to the rescue. They're giving the Canadians, I think they've taken the lead for the first time. Is that 6? Number 6. 2009. Wow. So we got 6 2009s. 5 Canadians, 2 Wheaties have came back for the hunt. AZ Coins, it's going well, my friend. We are doing good. No complaints here. We are going through some pennies. We're on roll number 20. Roll number 20. There's Milo. Who you barking at, Milo? Somebody here? Milo sees somebody out the window. Yeah, I need to go get a smaller knife. I do have a smaller one, but I think my wife washed it. I'll do that. I'm going to get a smaller one. There's the edges. That's a good idea, Christopher W. Thank you for that suggestion. I want to retire this one because I would agree with that. My other one I never had any trouble with, and the other one's really dull. So that's a good thing. So let's find a different one. worry my coin roll has springs too much. It's an older one, but it's shorter, smaller. That's a little bit smaller. That doesn't have the long blade. With a cleaver. Yeah, I might have a screwdriver, but I've poked myself with screwdrivers before. Yeah, I'll get me a screwdriver. I got some downstairs. Next go around, I'll be real careful in this next go around. I'll get me a small screwdriver. That's a good idea, Sherry Ward. I just started doing that where I'm taking off the rims of the wrap. So it's easier to unwrap or unroll. I'll definitely do that. This one has been mangled. Excuse me. Hiccup, right? Come on. Wheatie. Where are the Wheaties at today? Don't see anything so far. Probably good copper there, 63. Hang on to that. Pulling the good copper ones out. Not that there's anything wrong with bad copper ones. It's easier to read the good copper ones. Oh me, oh my. Nothing in that roll. Roll number 21. So we've been through 20 rolls. I'd like to do at least 25. So we say we did half a box, right? Let's see. So we got that weird coin. We got 2 Wheaties, 6 2009s, and 5. Okay, so we've done 20. So if I fill this back up, there'll be 30 left, 30 rolls total. So if I fill that up with these Loomis rolls, we have 30 rolls total. If we do 5 of them, it's half the box. If we do all of them, because I started with a roll and had this filled. That's how it worked. So I have exactly 30 rolls that would be done. We've done 20, 10 more, 20 in the box. So let's see. Let's grab one right out of the middle. Try the new smaller knife with control. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh yeah, much better. Good advice, Christopher W. I always had one. I couldn't find the knife that I usually use. Coin explosion. And turned around. Couldn't find it. I'm sure it's probably in a dishwasher. My wife's probably put it in a dishwasher. And I had a short one, dull blade, like a paring knife. There's a nice 71. And guess what, guys? Wheatie on the board. Wheatie on the board. Number 3. Wheatie's trying to make a comeback here. It's making a run. Guess a date. Guess a date. Who wants to make a date? Guess the date. Let's see what it is. 48? Nope. 51? Nope. What do you think the date is? Wake up, chat. 53? Nope. 57? No. 29? No. 47? No. What is the date? You can't tell from the reverse the date. Come on, it's a good looking one. 54, 44, 36. Nope, nope, nope. Y'all give up? You give up? 710 is correct. 1940. Good job, 710. 1940. Go play the lottery, my friend. 1940 is correct. No mint mark. But that is the number 3 on the Wheatie board. Fantastic. Fantastic. Wheatie. Maybe a different part of this box might start chunking out some of the Wheaties for us. We need some Wheatie action, don't we? Come on, Wheaties. Yeah, I had some boxes from this one bank, and you know somebody dumped a collection because they were all old coins. Somebody saved one, and they had a ton of Wheaties in it. It was like there was almost a Wheatie in every single roll, and it was the funnest thing in the world to hunt. It was like sometimes 2 and 3 Wheaties in a roll, and there was no shields. There was nothing with zinc. It was all copper cents. So you know somebody had a big jug they'd saved for years, or Grandpa's penny collection. They went and cashed in at the bank, and man, was there a lot of coin, a lot of all copper, and I say all copper. I would say 90% copper. It was unreal. I'm sure you all have stories like that. I'm sure you do. All right, here we go. I like when I see the Wheatie enders. Those are really neat. When you get those Wheatie enders, those are pretty, pretty sweet. So here's the edges. Take a gander. Lots of copper looks like still in there. Some BUs. It's an old 63. In great shape. Looking through here, started to get quiet on you. I was concentrating. Quite a few coppers in this roll. Some nice looking coppers too that look like they have little to no circulation. A lot of AU coppers. That was one of them right there. Some really nice copper cents in here. So I'm eyeballing them a little bit more because I'm pulling out some pretty nice coppers. Looks like they have not been in circulation. So that's interesting. So we're just gandering and popping those bad boys out. So you can see I'm tossing, and this is an 82 that's really in good shape. Have to do the ping test to see if it's copper. 65. 1960. A lot of copper coins in here. No Wheaties. See all those coppers and you think there's a good chance for a Wheatie, but you don't get any. All right, catch my breath. Do you keep all your copper? I keep some copper, quite a bit of it. Sometimes I'll sit down and go through them, and after I've searched them or quick hunted them, if I'm bored, you know, there's nothing going on, and I haven't taken them to the bank yet. So yeah, I got a big pile of copper right over here. Those are all copper coins. I'm just pulling them out as they're obvious for me right now. So that's kind of where I'm at thus far. So yeah, I keep them quite a bit. I've got jars and jars of copper, and I will keep it. You know, what's it worth? 2 cents? I don't know. You could probably look. There's an app I have on my phone, my iPad, that tells me melt value for copper cents. And I don't know what it's at right now. Somebody in the chat can probably look and see real quick and Google it. But it's worth more than a penny. So I'm going to get a big jar. I got a big jar already. One of those big antique water bottle jars. Problem is when you put them in that, man, that's a pain in the butt to get them back out. So I think I'm going to probably do one of those big 5-gallon buckets with a screw or twist lid and put them all in there. But right now I got them all in mason jars. You name it. A lot of mason jars full of them. So it's almost funny. And I do collect antique mason jars, so that kind of fits well with my collecting addictions. You know? I got some, and they aren't the expensive. I don't put expensive, put coins in expensive antique jars. Don't get me wrong. I put them in semi-collectible jars. Looks kind of neat, you know? I don't want to see them get scratched up, so I don't put my pennies in there. But they don't get rattled around a lot, so. But if it's an expensive jar, I would never put them in there. But just a semi-valuable jar, you know, something that's worth $6-8, I'll fill it full of pennies. You know, or Lincoln cents. See, I caught myself. Lincoln cents. Come on, Wheatie. I'm ready for a Wheatie. Mike Wolf been in here yet? Usually Mike Wolf jumps in and yells hot dog when we get a penny or Wheatie. Where's Mr. Hot Dog at? We're missing him today, aren't we? Looking, looking, looking. $61 copper. I have to go down to the credit union. I don't like re-rolling pennies, so I'll fill this entire coffee can up. If you see this coffee can over here, I fill that coffee can up. That Folgers was a 3-pound coffee can up. And then what I do is take that to the credit union. They charge me 1% because I got an account there. So it gives you an idea. So we get a good view. There we go. So that's where they're going. See what the chat's saying. Well, good, Sherry Ward. You got your ECP sticker and back quarter. Fantastic. Thank you for being a moderator. I really appreciate it. More than you realize. I'm keeping mine to melt it one day, Sherry. I'm going to walk in there one day like they did silver coins, and they say, oh, you can melt, and we no longer make pennies or no longer make cents. Well, it'll eventually happen because of the cost of making them. Whenever they change that, which it may be a long time to happen, but whenever they say we can melt them, I'm going to take buckets of them and say, okay, now my penny's worth 3 cents, hopefully by then or more. And then I can say, melt these bad boys. There's actually people that have, I saw a 2020 special, I believe it was, years ago, where people were hoarding buckets and 55-gallon buckets of copper cents in warehouses just for the day when they say you can melt pennies. And that they were going to take their $1 million, and then it was all of a sudden $2 million. I said, wow, that's crazy. Or I say $1 million, whatever it was they had saved up. But I mean, they literally had small warehouses full of pennies. And I'm like, really? I guess, 5-gallon buckets full and drums full. A lot of copper. We will see when that day happens what happens. Here we go, boom. 2009. 2009 joining day. I've had boxes where I couldn't even find a 2009. And now we're getting them. See if that focuses better in the back of my hand there. Try to put it here where I can focus it better. There it is. It's a little better. 2009. 18 in the house. And for 2009, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. I should do a roll of 2009 is what I should do. Should make a roll of them. An entire roll of them would be neat. But they'd be circulated. But I've got uncirculated rolls of 2009 still in the mint wrappers that they sold back when, they came out. Never opened them. Okay, I have to look at the chat. It's coming red. Somebody's saying something. Can't imagine anyone would notice if you melt them. Oh, I don't think I'd want to get caught. Yes. Yep, they make sorting machines. I actually was going to have my son make me a sorting machine where they'll sort the pennies right away without even having to look at them. I just gander at them. If it looks like a copper and I see the date, I throw them over here. It's what I'm doing now because I don't want to be time consuming. So this is roll number 25. Halfway through the box. Will this have anything in it? Number 25. So I was reading the chat there, so that's why I got quiet. Nickel box battle tonight at 4 o'clock on the Penny Dog channel. There you go, old Penny Dog. Oh, Penny, are you in the battle tonight, Miss Sherry? Are you battling tonight? I want to do a Penny Box channel on the Sherry Ward channel. I want it on your channel, Sherry. I want a Penny Box battle on Sherry's channel. I want to promote Sherry Ward because she does so much for me. Give some stuff away on the Sherry Ward channel. That's what we'll do. Make it a big Penny Box hunt. Give away some semi-valuable prizes. Make everybody want to come. People love a good giveaway. It's amazing when you're giving stuff away how many people come pouring in there. And some of them are like professional gamers or always just doing things for that. And it's not really the people you want to attract. But you can tell if it's somebody from your community, Those are who you like to see win. Not that there's anything wrong with these people that are trying to win something, but you kind of wonder at times. I think it's funny when I start doing a giveaway, how all of a sudden my subs go up to 3 or 4 or 5 more people on the chat watching. It's like, how did you know? They said, well, they text message each other. Hey, ECP's giving something away, and they're all stuff pouring in from other channels, especially if there's other channels live. And they know that each channel gives stuff away. One person will watch the other, or they'll go onto their backup channels, which you all know all this stuff. They'll go onto their other channel on their phone or something and get on there so they can enter twice, more than once. Which is fine, I don't think I give anything I give some nice prizes away. I guess some of them are somewhat valuable, But I believe in being fair, If you win, great. Don't stack the deck. But I guess if you have to or you want to that bad, more power to you, Just do me the favor when you do that, leave that channel on so we get some more watch time. Don't pop back out. Just go ahead and let it run. If you got a backup channel, let it run. But you always see those names pop up in the guest chats that I do that you've not seen talk on the chat the entire time. So there's a giveaway. Unless I guess they're just a lurker. But that's all part of it. Everybody likes to win something. Any prize is a nice prize, Dennis Stewart says. I agree, Dennis. American Gold Prospectors. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Starting to warm up. AGP. We can get out here and start gold mining here real soon. Yeah, lurkers turning back to life. Apologize. So we're going first roll into the second half of the box. First roll into the second half of the box. 21 people in here. 28 likes. And we've got an hour and a half we've been streaming. So we'll probably go maybe another 30 minutes at the longest, if not sooner. I can hear my voice. You know, I lost my voice for well over a month, probably like a month and a half. And it's back, but it's kind of funny is as I talk on these streams, I notice it gets scratchier and scratchier, and I really don't want to go back to losing my voice. So if at any point in time I feel like, hey, enough's enough, I will scooty poot on out of here. My kids use that term. Scooty poot. My kids are older. They probably don't use that now. Scooty poot, scooty poot. Hopefully I got a laugh or a smile out of that one. It's hard to even say that. Oh, not too funny. Too funny. Got some copper. Come on, Wheatie. We need a Wheatie. We need a Wheatie. There's a 75 copper. Come on. Up there's the phone. Probably somebody trying to sell something. Let's look and see. That's my daughter. Hello.
Hey, are you your mom there?
Mom's over still cleaning the car. I'm live.
Okay, bye.
Bye. So that's my daughter in from Cincinnati. Sorry for the commercial break. The phone's right beside me. I just hit the speaker button. She's at the in-laws. And she's always wanting to come back home. She's a homebody. Nothing against the in-laws. She likes to hang out with my wife. My wife and her are best friends. They're pretty tight, which is a good thing. I just get to take second fiddle, which is okay with me because I get her the rest of the time, which is the majority of the time. Lots of copper. Lots of copper. Ooh, that one's got some gunk on it. Is that wet? Look at this. This one's shellacked. 1960 copper. Shellacking. It's not wet. It looks wet. Maybe a varnish. What do y'all think? Maybe a varnish. Interesting. We'll throw it in this. Even though it's copper, I'm not going to put it in my copper pile. It's too nasty looking. Don't like nasty stuff. No nasty for ECP. ECP's a clean freak. ECP likes shiny, clean, nice, or nicely toned, attractive coins. Now, if you got it, I'm all for the beautiful, bright white Morgan. But if you get a blazer is one that's very attractively toned, rainbow, nice. You've seen some of them on my videos. I do like my blazers. I do like my nicely toned coins. I'm throwing the rings in the daggone penny bin. Why am I throwing these paper rings in there? That doesn't make any sense. Copper edges. ECP's being a nut today. Lid looked like motor oil, but it was really stick. I don't know if that Easy S would take that off. Easy S is very, very non-harsh, not abrasive, not strong. Like I said, it doesn't affect the mint luster or strike. I know one guy commented on there not to give his baking soda and aluminum foil and vinegar a rough time or whatever. Well, I will because it does damage the coin. You know, I'm into conserving them if it's right, if it's the right thing to do. Had this big discussion already with HD earlier, but it's got to be the right coin, got to be the right reasons, got to have the right technique. It's just not as easy. That's why you don't see a lot of people conserving. You need to know what you're doing, honestly. But as you can see in my videos, if you practice, you play, I'd be more glad to share my advice with you on these things. Not something I want to do on a live video or do something like that, but because there's a lot of people don't still see that as a cleaning, and it is a matter of cleaning, but it's no different than the coin grading services conserving a coin, getting some gunk or some unattractive toning off without damaging the mint luster of the strike. And then it's not a cleaning from the aspect of a harsh cleaning or damaging the coin. The coin is improved, it's not damaged, it's back into its original state. The problem is some cleaning techniques harshly damage the coin. Then it's a detailed coin or polished or clean coin. That's a different ballpark, And people say never clean any coin. Well, really, the appropriate term would be conserving. And I'm doing something, I'm conserving it. And it's only a select group of coins that I'd ever dream of doing it. And it takes a lot of practice. I've gotten a lot of advice from people, graders at shows. Sit down talking to them about it. Ask them if off the record they'll share some of their advice. And fortunately, they have some of the top dealers and stuff. And, learned it and just gradually came along with it. Now I'm somewhat comfortable with it. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I think I can do something that a lot of people aren't trained in, per se. Yeah, it looks like some kind of nail polish or something on there. But here's the thing that you all can do and practice with it. If you just take some old constitutional silver and use it and play with it and get some techniques, you talk to me about it. What are some of the techniques? Those are good things to practice on. Copper coins do not do well. Copper is too reactive. I would never try to do a copper coin. I know there's some other techniques and chemicals they use for that, per se, but copper is not one. I've tried and played with copper some, and it is more times than not, it messes the coin up. And the thing is, you have to feel like, okay, is the coin in a point where it's going to improve it still, or is it going to make it even worse? And you have to really look and see what are the benefits, what's the risk, what's the loss. I'm getting too I'm running on here. Let's go on to something else. But anyways, if you want to talk about that, email me. We can get on the cell phones together and talk about it a little bit. Let's coin roll hunt. Let's look for some pennies. Come on. Or Lincoln cents. A big old stack of copper I'm going to have to go put in a jar. Where are the Wheaties at, peoples? Can you tell me where the Wheaties are at? They're not in these rolls. Wheaties are not in these rolls. Yeah, I don't know about toothpaste. Anything that's going to be abrasive. I never do any kind of rubbing or scrubbing on a coin. That's just a disaster. Anything that is an abrasive, something like that. You think what they've got in that to clean teeth and stuff. Copper's just overly reactive. Really overly reactive. And I know a lot of times you try and set a copper coin to get it conserved, they won't do anything. If they do anything, everything they ever do when they conserve a coin is very, very much on the mild side. Very mild. And that's what you got to realize. And then a lot of it comes down to the technique, because they do not use harsh chemicals whatsoever. And the easiest, really, truly, if you're going to keep a coin in its grade, it needs to be an AU, BU, mint state coin. And we have a Canadian on the board. Canada, is it old Canada, 1989. Is that back into a tie with the 2009s? Old Canada. See what they got. 6 for 6. 6 Canadians. Oh, we have 7 2009s. 2009s are still in the lead by 1. I did not realize that. Did not realize that. So we have 6, 7, and then we got what? 3 Wheaties. I'd like to have more Wheaties. Not a strong Wheatie day, I'm be honest with you. Not what I expected. I thought we'd have more Wheaties than anything. We're getting a lot of 09s. We're getting a lot of Wheaties. I mean, not Wheaties, Canadians. I'd like to see some more. Flipping through faster now. It's a nice 1965. I'll keep that. Nothing else there. So we're getting to go on roll 30. Roll number 30. We'll see where we're at. Let's see what everybody's saying on the chat. Check the 1969D floating roof error. Did I throw it back in there? I don't know if I can find the 69. I wasn't looking when I was talking. I've got some of them floating roofs before. Where are those Indians? Those Indians are nowhere to be found. The Cowboys must be here in town. The Cowboys are here. That's what it is. Roll number 30. Let's see how long I've been on. This might be a good time to take a hiatus. Hour and a half. A minute. Oh, it's more than an hour and a half. An hour and 2 minutes. 29 likes. 20 people in the house. When we get to 30 likes, when we get to big 3-0, there we go. 20 people in the house. Taking a look at the edges. Let's see what we got here. Come on. Come on, Wheatie. Man, there's a lot of BU shield sense in here. Come on, Wheatie. We need us a Wheatie. There's some coppers in here. Whoop, here we go. 2009. Back on the board again. 09. That's what, number 8? I think the Wheaties are the Canadians are at number 6. Old Canada is in the rear mirror now. Wheaties are down there at 3rd, bringing up the rear. Come on, Wheaties. Need to open up a roll of solid Wheaties next. Be nice, wouldn't it? Big Wheatie roll. Need a big old Wheatie roll. At least we know there's Wheaties in here. Right? Come on, Wheaties. I was going to try and hunt until my wife gets back. She's over there cleaning the car. So the car she's cleaning is my company car. And I'm going to be turning it back in here real soon. My new one is on its way to the dealership. I'm just waiting on the paperwork. It's going to be a little SUV, a RAV4. I don't have a RAV4. It's one of those hybrids. It's partially electric and partial gas. So, like when you're going slow, it's electric, but you go fast, it's gas. And got 10 more rolls. This will be roll 31 through 40. ECP just found out my ancestors are from Greece, 33 BC, then Alexander the Great, Egypt, then ancient Scottish Illyrian clans, and I'm part of the Irish and Norwegian. Congratulations, Greek and Egyptian. Fantastic archaeology, Mikey. Hey, Jeff, JD, Coin Junkie. Bunch of them jump in here. There we go. Thanks for coming in. 21 in the house, 32 likes. Thank you so much, everybody, for mashing that like button. ECP's going through some pennies or Lincoln cents for a Sunday afternoon coin hunt. And we have officially 6 Canadians, 8 2009s, and 3 Wheaties, and a pile of obvious coppers I've thrown to the side when they look pretty decent. And if I see another 69D, I'll look for that floating roof. Somebody asked me about. D. Unfortunately, I do not check much for errors unless it's something obvious. I probably should, but man, you talking about slowing down the stream. Slow me down a great deal. I'd never get through. What? Slow things down just a tad. Looking for the old wee tay. Looking. Come on, Weedy. Nice 73. I think somebody's here. I hear the dogs jumping off the couch. Milo, is somebody here, son? Oh, drop the penny. Gonna pick that up. My daughter's dog will eat it. He likes to eat pennies. Actually, he'll put any kind of coin in his mouth. And likely he will eat it. Then it'll be coming out the other end at another point in time. He's a golden doodle, and they like to put stuff in their mouth. Whether it's a bottle cap, whether it's a sock, whether it's a coin, they are chewers. That rolled off pretty good, pretty nice. Check it out. There's the edges. Take a gander. We're going to find something good in this roll. Yep, that's not good for the poop chute. You're right. Oh, nice to see everybody gets to talk and chat in the ECP channel there. 23, 21, 32. Get some people jump in, jump out. They're saying, hey, is he doing a giveaway? Nope. Jumping back out then. He ain't giving nothing away? Back out of there. We'll wait till they jump out. Then we'll give something away. Then when they jump back in, we'll say, oh, it's over. It's over, sorry. We'll do a flash GAW. Do a flash giveaway. If I probably say the word giveaway, it probably sends off signals. They got their tinfoil hats on. And they got it dialed into giveaway. Copper, come on, Weedy. Where is a Weedy at, peeps? Where is a Weedy at? Man. Cannot buy a Weedy, can we? It's nice when you find them. And you don't have to buy rolls of them, isn't it, Sherry Ward? It's nice when you don't have to buy Wheaties and you just get to find Wheaties. Whew, I need to stretch here a little bit. Oh. Start getting a kink in my neck here a little bit. Little kink. Nothing in there. Nada. So we went through 3 rolls here. There you go. That'd be a good one. Do a constitutional silver error hunt for a stream. I don't know if I'd be good enough to make sure I got all those errors, man. Those errors, whew. You got to have a degree on these error coins, man. There's some people that are really good at that. I've not. I know some here and there, and look, I'm like a blind squirrel. I find an acorn every now and then. Those people that are big into the errors, different story. But I'm more like the blind squirrel. I know enough to be dangerous. That's about it. I like to hang out, converse, chill out, talk to some friends, have a cold drink, Look for a coin, get a surprise, find something different. I like the looking at coins. I like the flash look. Bing, bang, boom. I'm sure I missed stuff, especially errors. I like to find the obvious. I hear somebody coming in the door. Hear the dogs jumping off the couch. Hear some car doors closing. They might be putting a nix on a string. They start coming in here and barking and banging and carrying on. Come on, let's find a Wheatie before they get here. Okay, here's a 1969D. Who said to check that for a floating roof? There's my daughter. Hi, Miss Amber. 1969. I see it's got the floating roof. Nope. Looks like, well, I think the roof is there. Just, it's almost floating, but I see some attachment. Let me compare it to one that's not. Again, I don't know these errors like these other peeps do. Yeah, I don't believe it's a floating roof. You can look. I don't think you can see it clear enough. I don't know if that's a floating roof. Let's see if I can put it on my hand where you can focus it real well. There's a 69D if that's what you had told me. I don't see a floating roof error on there, do you? See attachment? I'm going to read the chat now while I'm holding it. Also check for RPM. Okay, what's RPM? Remember, I'm not the error guy. RPM. 1969D. Check for the RPM. So tell me what RPM is, Sherry Ward. I've got it set to the side. So my daughter and my son-in-law are here. The dogs are very happy. Hi, Milo. Milo, you want to see the chat? Let's let everybody see Milo and Rookie, since they're in here now. There's Milo. There's Rookie. Milo. Milo. Milo, look here. See if we can get the focus. There, Milo's focused. Milo, look here. Hi, Rookie. There's Rookie. A little bit of glare from the sunshine. There's Rookie. That's his cousin. There's Milo saying, you guys going to give me some cheese? Yes, I see something there in the chat. Somebody lost a family member. I am so sorry for your loss. Keep you in our prayers. I'll look and see and go back, look here at the chat. Let me look and read the chat here. Hang on a second. So you guys didn't eat, huh?
No.
Are we going to pick something up?
We picked Chinese up
Chinese.
for lunch. They went to Bob Evans.
Did you?
No, they did.
Repunched mint mark. Okay, I knew that. What am I thinking? Let me look at it and see. RPM, repunched mint mark. I don't know.
What do you think, Ricky?
I don't think it's repunched, but there is maybe there's something there on the D on the back side of it. I don't know if you can see this, Sherry Ward. Let's see if you can see that. Is that an RPM? Is it focusing good enough? I know, just use iPads and stuff. May not be good enough. Yeah, I can't see it really well either. I'll keep it to the side and I'll look it up tonight, see what it's supposed to look like, the RPM, and I'll see. And if it does, I'll send it to you. Chris K is doing well. Yeah, we'll do one here at the end. I'm going to do one here in just a minute. We're going to give away everything we found today and stickers. So let's see. We're going to do this roll and one more roll, probably call it a day. Since my daughter's here, I'm going to spend some time with her. So there's this roll and one more roll, and we'll do an end of stream giveaway. How's that sound? Oh, I still got coins I didn't go through right there, so we'll put that at the end of the roll. How you want to turn TV on? Just don't turn it up loud so I don't get banned from YouTube. I have to keep it really low. Put it on closed caption. We'll go through these rolls real quick. Was Mom still over there cleaning the car? So they had Bob Evans, so you guys grabbed some Chinese? Did they go get it, or they already had it there, or what? Oh, so they weren't there when you went to see them?
Oh, we got Chinese. We brought it.
Oh, so you're saying they already ate?
Yeah, they already ate. They said there was going to be food there.
Oh. Well. Good thing you guys are grown adults, can grab your own. Right? You guys know how to survive. Nothing. One more roll. Well, Rookie's going to start carrying on, isn't he? All right. Here we go. Last roll. Oh. Family's back here. Try not to stream whenever I got company. There we go. There's the last roll. Hopefully we'll find a Wheatie. Let's look and see if we find something. The dogs are fussing with each other now. Starting to get loud around the ECP house. Getting to be fun. Now look, we said giveaway. We're up to 25 people. I'm telling you, man, they know it. Everybody's putting their other channels on too, right? I think it's funny. Let's see, 75. Oh man, check it out. Holy smokes. A BU 2009D to finish out the last roll. Holy cow. Holy schmackerels. 2009 BU 2009D. This is one of my favorite ones too. Probably is my favorite one. Have to look for the extra fingers. I'll look for the extra fingers. I do know that error. See, I know a little bit. Like I said, enough to be dangerous. Wow. Let's check it out. Let's get the loop out. Last roll. Let's look and see if we see some extra fingers. I do not see extra fingers. Is there any other errors to look for on this one? I do not see the extra fingers. But it's a nice coin. It's definitely BU. There's no scratch marks even on it. This came right out of somebody's mint set or right out of somebody's new roll. Man, this thing's flawless. Got a little bit of, like some spots on it. Man, this thing is just not nicked. It's not scratched. Wow. It's a beauty. Let me read the chat. Put it in a flip right away. I will. I'm going to set it up here at the top by itself on a soft cloth. It looks great. It looks great. Got a few little spots on it. That's a pretty neat last roll find before the giveaway. Oh, let's see what we can find here. Wow. Let's see what we can find. 75. 86. Alright, I'm going to have to go get my new holographic sticker. Micro sticker if I've got any left. Or maybe I'll do the old school sticker. I'll do the throwback sticker, right? Throwback sticker's pretty neat. Not as many people have those. What if oh, here we go. 2009. Keeping on trucking. Here we go again. There we are. Boom, another 09. What do you think of that? Another 09. My fingers are dirty. I have to wash my fingers. See what you read is. Can you add our last comment above? Let's see. Can you read my last comment? Sure. Okay. At ECP, I found a 1964 proof 1 cent coin with a blood stain and a proof set. Should I get the blood test to see if it's linked to a crime scene? Oh my gosh, that's too funny. No idea. No clue. Archaeology, Mikey. Maybe somebody just nicked their hand. Yeah. No clue on that one. Pennies are fun to search. It does do a number on your fingers. Haven't seen Mike Wolf in a few days. I haven't either. Hey, it sounds like Sherry Ward knows the pennies. So 2009s have won the battle for us today. So let me get this. How many people we got in the chat now? 24. Was 25 a minute ago. Somebody fell out before the giveaway. All right. So this is what we're going to give away. You got it. Everything we found. There's except for that nice 2009. So we're going to give away all the Canadians, all the 2009s. I'm going to keep that one BU one. 3 Wheaties, right? And we'll even throw in the dryer coin. All right? So you got a stack right there. So we'll do a random number pick. Random number pick. We went down to 23. We're losing. Usually you gain when you're doing a giveaway. Wow. Let me go get the stickers. Hang on. Did you look at the shrimp? You got enough for a bite for me?
Yeah, we've got 2 things in there.
Did you really? Wow. Wow. Not many left. We do have a holographic sticker. They're just about all gone. So they're coveted. Let me write a number down. Did you all see what number I wrote? I hope you didn't. I hope you didn't. So we'll put the dryer coin or the machine coin right there. Right? So, everybody get ready. When they can't win silver, they leave. Who says I don't throw in free silver? How do they know I don't put a Mercury dime or Washington quarter or a W quarter? If anybody's won stuff from me, you'll know that occasionally or routinely you very well might get something extra you didn't win. So, poo-poo on them if they don't realize it. Exactly. Mystery prizes. I used to do that when I did pay dirt. I do it with things. I always throw something in. Wow, 2 people back now. They jumped back on because I said that. Oh, get your other channel back on. That's too funny. Okay, so we're going to pick a number. We got 25 in the chat. Look, they did jump back on. That's too funny. That's too funny, man. That is hilarious. We should make it to where you have to been talking in the chat for the last 10 minutes to win. That would fix their wagon, wouldn't it? I'm not going to do that, but that is funny. Pick a number. We'll say, hey, you can cook somebody's goose different ways. You can cook a goose. One guess only. Y'all make sure that whoever wins does not guess twice. Make sure they don't. They like to lurk. That's good. Then make a comment. If you like to lurk, you better comment now. Yeah. Now look at the numbers go down. That's too funny. I think this is all good. Is hilarious. All right, everybody. So we've got, what was it? 6 Canadians. Correct. We got 8 or 9 2009s. 9 of them. And 3 Wheaties, including that old Wheatie that we had. Was it a 26 or 16? What was 26? And we've got that machine coin, we were calling it. Oh, I can't look up the year of the Canadians. If you win them, you can get them. We go back and watch the stream. There are a lot of different years in the Canadians. I don't mean to be anybody take too much time. But all right, everybody. So everybody get themselves on live chat. One guess only. We'll look at the number range. It doesn't start with 1. Okay? And ready? We're going to say go. Watch the chat. Julie Greathouse in the house. We'll see who wins. Everybody loves the 20s. I think I saw it. I want to make sure everybody got their guesses in just in case. I'm doing good, Casey Rhodes. Finally, you're getting in here. Yeah, a couple good more guesses. There we go. We'll hit stop. All right, let's see. So what do we think the number is? New Marshall in town, number 9. He said, I didn't even see the range, but I'm going to throw a guess out. All right, so there's the dryer coin. I should have show Arky Mikey all the Canadians. Let me tell you the dates are on the Canadians real quick. Oh, 89 Archaeology Mikey, 86, 81, 81, 62, and 59. See how nice I am? I did exactly what you asked me. And the 2009s, do you want to know the dates on those? I think you can figure that out, right? And the dates on the Wheaties are, then we're going to show the winner. Hang in there. A 1940 Wheatie, 1948 Wheatie, and the good one, a 1926 Wheatie. In good shape. So that's the one, plus the holographic sticker. All right, stop, drop, shut them down, open them up, shut. Matt, that's funny. That's too funny. 25 in the house. They want to see if they won or not. What do you think? The winner is number 23. 23. Who has 23? Let's see. I've got Dennis Stewart is the first one, and Worcester's right behind him. So you look at my chat. We have to go by my live screen chat. I've got Dennis Stewart right after the guesses. Congratulations, Dennis. I'll let the mods confirm. I got Dennis Stewart. Congratulations. And Dennis, send me your email again. I probably got it, but I have to look it up. But you won the whole the whole kit pot caboodle, whatever you call it, the whole bunch, the whole shebang. So congratulations, my friend. 23 is the number I've always guessed because my hero is my Uncle Jordan and my youngest son after Jordan. Cool. Thank you, Josh Book, for putting that in there. Josh, I can't remember if it was you or somebody. Did you get a money order out? I think somebody ordered a roll of quarters. I don't know if it was Josh or Dennis or someone. I was going to send a money order. Just waiting on a prospecting adventure. I'm going to do one soon. The weather's starting to finally break. And we'll do a prospecting adventure on ECP channel, no doubt. No doubt. I've been getting the itch. My gold fever is in high gear right now. It is definitely in high gear. Gift it to the Ballad of Janine, please. I can do that, Dennis Stewart. Be glad to. You got a quarter from me? Okay, somebody ordered a roll of quarters that was sending me a money order that didn't have PayPal. I can't remember who it is. But I hadn't gotten it still, and I thought I'd gotten it by now. So I'm going to save a roll of those back quarters anyways. And if any of y'all need any W quarters, the River of No Return, or the War in the Pacific, I have some $15 each. They're in really good shape. Be glad to. Pot of Jam's itching to go gold funny too. I know that feeling. Yeah, early spring here too. We've been getting it. Just so much rain from that. But Ballad of Janine. If you don't care, please send me an email there. I know that Sherry Ward put my email in there. Josh put my email in there. It's on a lot of my things. It's probably on my About Me on my channel too. But I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to the ECP channel. I greatly appreciate everything. Thanks for all the likes. If you all can mash that like button, if you haven't already on your way out, I'd appreciate it greatly. And there's Milo saying goodbye to you now. And you're going to get a nice holographic sticker to Ballad of Janine. That's really nice of you, Dennis Stewart, as well as all the findings. And we're just going to tell everybody thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Sherry Ward. Thanks, Josh Book. Thanks, Dennis Stewart. All my moderators are in here. I know it's a lot of work. Christopher W. Everybody, really appreciate you all. Truly, truly do. And I know there's a lot of names I haven't mentioned, like AZ Coins, Baldwin, Julie Greathouse, Perry. All of you. Thank you so, so much. Pot of Jam, Archaeology Mikey, JD. All of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Perry, 710. See if there's anybody I missed I want to shout out to. New Marshall in town, Larry Sylvester, Casey Rhodes, Chris K, Matt 83, Greg King, Corey W, SRK Iron Man, Worcester. You all take care. ECP, over and out.